Welcome back, welcome back. So, I guess my father wants me to jump on to the New Testament. And, a 5 hour video of Big Bro came on. And he starts saying things that I'm like, yeah, I never read that. I need to check up on Matthew and other things because Big Bro seems to have said some things to me that like would be very hard to deal with, and I like to walk through a little bit of this with you guys. So without any further ado.
Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said,
Now, to give yourself some context, this is a 33 or 30, who I don't know how old. I think it was 33 when he died. So maybe he's like 32, 30, came back around like 30s. But he's fairly a young guy, you know. Um, Most of them people are going to be older people. There ain't going to be a bunch of youngsters out there. There's going to be some youngsters out there, but, he's in front of a multitude of people. Keep that in mind. Like now, like old people don't want to hear that shit from no young nigga. We don't want to hear that young nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
"Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled."
Now, because I study James the Just so much, I actually understand that. And been trained on how to explain certain things. If you don't need God's help, why would he bless you with his help? You don't need it. Get it? So that means you either sustain yourself or whatever. And in this world, most men bow down to other men. You know? Everybody always runs to somebody. We always calling people. So if you have other men and women's help, why would he want to help you? You don't need it. Now, when those people exclude you from the cool kids club, then you need him. And he comes.
"Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God.
Oh.
Blessed
There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance."
The Bible did say the path is narrow. I, I wonder. I wonder if it's narrow because it's one side over there and there's another side over there, and you're walking a narrow path in the middle.
The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish.
That's what my father said.
There is passion, yet emotion. Serenity, yet peace. Chaos, yet order.
And my father says he controls all of that. He's playing chess while everybody else is playing Mario Brothers.
I am the wielder of the flame, the protector of balance. I am the holder of the torch, lighting the way. I am the keeper of the flame, soldier of balance. I am the guardian of balance. I am a gray.
To those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot.
Now, when I heard that, since I like to make raps up, make bars, I said, wait up. Did he just say we're the flavor of the earth?
Yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Mary joy.
Yeah, I
Kick
know,
that old
man.
robotic, futuristic George Jetson.
Yeah,
joy.
just like you in the blab, robotic kicking flab, a flavor bit of batter, chitter chatter, matter than the mad. I make you rise, come my fatter, I got the data, turn your body into antimatter.
You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl.
Wow. So that's what that means. As he said, you're the light of the world. Well, that would mean, it's really dark. You're in the shadows.
The folks my only issue. I bet your mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. No more.
Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house.
Oh. I wonder if that matches to the scripture my father said, you're the jewel, you're my jewel. You're the blessings to the nations. You're their blessing.
Oh, you're whining on the charts climbing as I make the phone kicking out more harder than a 9. And
In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that's not a lot. I mean, that's not asking for too much. I mean, some people ask you to flip cars and, do crazy shit.
Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I've not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them.
Oh, so that means all of them.
here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear.
For truly I tell you, until heaven and earth disappear, not the smallest letter, not the least stroke of a pen, will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished. Therefore, anyone who sets aside one of the least of these commands and teaches others accordingly will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But who...
Oh. Okay. Good thing I don't do that. I tell people, do all the laws, and we're weakened so much, we ain't gonna make it. So you better get to work, because I'm not perfect. So when you get mad at me, understand it's reality. We all gotta deal with it. The very feeling that you feel if you hear this for the first time or the whatever time, right? Just remember, I didn't know either. And somebody showed me, or I read things, and then I was like, the exact same feeling. At one point, I felt exactly the way you did. The fuck out of here with all that. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Excuses. But I understand. Being on this level now in a higher view, and looking back at my old self and how much they put us through, bars, I can understand why people won't take the journey. It's hard. You have to fight yourself. The hardest opponent ever.
Whoever practices and teaches these commands will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven.
It's fun! Is this your kid? It's fun! Is this your kid? It's fun! Is this your kid? The Black Panther, who's supposed to lead you into the future. He's supposed to protect you. Nah, I'm your kid.
Now, think to yourself, if the Lord's gonna, if you're getting judged down here for what you do, right? And then if you do right, you get kinged, you get crowned, and then that obviously you're not getting crowned for nothing, and the new life starts. And then that would mean everybody that was probably, crowned down here by men, you're not gonna be able to be crowned. Because man ain't gonna be giving out the crowns anymore.
It's fun! Is this your kid? It's fun! Is this your kid?
Oh yeah, my father said from the beginning to the end, I'm the only reason why anybody gets a crown. I don't care what side you're on. He said that. He said he rewards everybody with their power and strength. I think that would make sense of how he can take anyone down.
You have heard that it was said to the people long ago, "You shall not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment." But I tell you that anyone who is angry with a brother or sister will be subject to judgment. Again, anyone who says to a brother or sister, "Raka," is answerable to the court, and anyone who says, "You fool," will be in danger of the fire of hell. Therefore,
Now, why would Big Bro say that? You see, me, at first, I hear that, and I'm like, shit, I'm fucked. But I get it, though. It's because, my father said your mouth, that hole in your face is a weapon. It has the most dangerous thing in the world in it, your tongue. And every time you use it, you either hurt people or you do good for people. And it lasts longer than you can ever imagine. So that would mean you have a ripple effect. And that would mean you did something that rippled through time, and the sins of the father, they fall upon the son. So I wonder what happens when you teach people to only purely hate and make fun of people. Well, that would mean you're gonna.
if you are offering your gift at the altar and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First, go and be reconciled to them. Then come and offer your gift. Settle matters quickly with your adversary who is taking you to court.
Wow. Also, with that talking bad about people thing, what I've noticed is not only does it's the beginning of every fight, every war. Before that, it's looking around. We look around, we see each other, and then if we don't say the right things to each other, shit starts happening. That's like what the animals do. So, when you do that, you're in animal mind. I have to defend what I am. He looks aggressive. I don't know what's going on. Is he scared? I'm scared. Is he scared? no, both of you just walk by. Just look the other way. Like you don't exist. You know? You're not animals. You're higher beings. You can think. You can talk. You can negotiate. You know? Things. You can do things. You have thumbs.
Do it while you're still together on the way, or your adversary may hand you over to the judge, and the judge may hand you over to the officer, and you may be thrown into prison. Truly, I tell you, you will not get out until you have paid the last penny.
That's a deep one.
You have heard that it was said, "You shall not commit adultery." But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart.
Oh, really?
If your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away.
Now, I don't really believe that he means physically gouge your eyes out. Because, I mean, he could. But, you know, I'm not going that far. I love my father, but I need my eyes.
It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell.
I think it means take it just as serious as that. Actually think about the fact of, you're not just looking at her like a sexual object. You're gonna say things in your head. You may say things to her. Oh, there you go, fucking vibrating through time. Bad things. Now your fucking kids gotta deal with shit. You get it? People don't understand what he made us, what we are. I don't know. I know I don't understand. But I'm learning, little by little.
And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to go into hell. It has been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give her a certificate of divorce. But
You see, fellas, you don't just throw them away.
I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for sexual immorality makes her the victim of adultery, and anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery.